guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another weekend product review. Recently received this box from a Chinese manufacturer of automotive scan tools. So this is a scanner. The fancy kind, not the little one, but it's the fancy kind. What I mean by fancy kind is this will tell you what is wrong with every car in the world. It's the Nt809Ts version from Foxwell. Some of you mechanics may have heard of Foxwell, but companies like that make very advanced scanner tools that they use in the dealerships to diagnose exactly what's wrong with your car. This is the latest model from 2022. It's better than the Nt809BT, which has Bluetooth technology. This one has that and much more. And also it has upgradable features in it that you can upgrade and download the updates for free. That's right, free. Foxwell. I'm gonna open it up for you and we can see what's in the box. Here we go. Gonna open it up. Comes in this nice little carrying toolbox. It's kind of hard to open unless I'm doing it wrong. Ah, there we go. Has the instruction manual. Look guys, I'm not an automotive mechanic, so I don't know what most of the features this thing does. But I will show you what it's all about. It comes with these four sensors: rubber valve sensor, metal valve sensor, programmable Tpms sensor. I think this is for your tire pressure monitoring sensor, which you can reset and do all kinds of things with this machine. Look at that. There it is. Foxwell. Smart diagnosis, smart choice. It has this thing where you can put it over the steering wheel like the mechanics do at your dealership. It's an Obd2 connection with the module. So you just take this cord. It's a USB-C cord that you can connect onto the Obd2 module to connect directly to the computer CPU of your vehicle. I mean, obviously I know something about it, but this is a professional one. So there are things in here that I don't really know what they do. You can bleed your brakes with this? I'm like, how do you do that? But this can do that. Let's plug it into my car just to see. Oh, there you go. So I just plugged it into my Obd2 connection, and I'm gonna turn it on. It's just a power button. So here's what happens when it turns on. It asks you to register for an account. I skipped that stuff. Tpms. Now this shouldn't be able to tell you exactly what's on here because you need to drive your car a little bit before you can find the tire pressure. So this is a 2012 Mercedes-Benz Smart VIN. It's reading the VIN. Guess I can't do that. E-Class. It would be this one, 2010 through 2018. Cool. Look at that. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is beyond me. I don't know what I'm doing with it, you know. After it's sensed, it has these options here: OBD relearn, sensor ID, read codes, clear codes, live data, all that. I don't know what any of that stuff is. So Tpms. Let's just press that big orange button. You just find your car. Look at this. There's some of these cars I've never even heard of. Fall Car, Exceed, England, M Grand, Geely. Have you heard of these cars? I've never heard of some of these cars. Maybach. Okay, so it took about 5 minutes for this to fully scan, right? And so I'm going to show you what it's found. The only faults that I have right here is a fuel pump, right? Communication with the control unit, combustion, fuel pump has a malfunction. I think that has something to do with the fact that I don't have the engine on. Central gateway, communication diagnostic, CAN has a malfunction, bus off. Just to tell you, I don't have any problems with this car. But it does tell you that I have a fault on the central gateway, which I don't know what it is. Fuel pump, I would think because the engine's not on, it's not on, you know. You keep going down and has another fault with the SAM-R rear signal acquisition and actuation module, which I don't know what that is. Circuit 15R has a malfunction, actuator does not open. I still think that has something to do with the doors, the car not being on. Left front door, right front door. Blind spot assist has a malfunction. I drive this car once in a while. There's nothing wrong with the blind spot thing. It works just fine. I think it has something to do with it not being on. So I think most of my faults, audio, well, I don't have the engine on. Tel aid, an implausible wheel speed signal was received. Sirius satellite radio not activated, well, because I never paid for the subscription. Everything else is pass, and that's it. So these are telling you extremely detailed diagnosis of what's wrong with your car. Again, the faults that I have, I believe it's because my engine is not on. I only have it on one click for the power to be on. That's it. So very useful, obviously, for a mechanic, but I'm not a mechanic, so all I can do is try my best with this stuff, right? Most people know what to do. Tire pressure, original equipment, maintenance. You can update it this way. I believe it's free for 3 years or something. Data manager. Now, the thing about this is, you see, it works like an iPhone. You could swipe, touch. It's all touch screen, multifunction. You can also, over here, I want to show you. Well, before when I was on that other diagnosis screen, you could Bluetooth this to your phone, and then you could do all these options with your phone in your hand. You don't have to sit here in front of the steering wheel. Also, you can print, you can screenshot whatever you have here. So everything you need, video scope, remote control, your settings, firmware update, shop manager. See, I don't know what all this stuff is, but it's overwhelming for me. But for a mechanic, this is one of the top of the line mechanic diagnosis tools. If you have your own shop, a mom and pop kind of shop, and you don't have this, this will save you a lot of time and money. So this is a very good tool for a mechanic. I believe the dealerships have a similar setup to this. This has battery level of 64%, and also gives you the time. I'm trying to not get into the glare there. So I'm just going to turn it off. Power off. Shuts down like a computer, you know what I mean? And then very easily remove the module. So very cool OBD2 diagnostic scanner, comprehensive, professional for the mechanic in you. This is more tool than I ever need, right? But it's good to know that I have it, and for you to be able to find out exactly what's wrong with your modern vehicle. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. The Foxwell Nt809Ts, which is the latest version for 2022. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's brief episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.